Hello, everyone, and welcome to BodyBags. I'll be your reviewer for today. I'm Lonnie from Tats, and yeah, this is a random week. You already know that. So the movie that I decided that I just watched this a short while ago, and yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, and I think you would too, given the chance. This is from 2017, I believe. Yeah, I think it's 2017, and the movie stars the delicious, gorgeous Bella Thorne, and Natalie Martinez, and Leigh Whannell, who you remember from Saw and everything, and Chandler Riggs, who everybody will always remember as Coral from The Walking Dead. The movie I'm talking about is called Keep Watching, and yeah, this is actually a pretty fun little flick, and actually, the plan was I was looking for movies. I was like, okay, I need to get through some of the stuff on my unwatched pile, and it's like, see what I want to keep, see what I want to get rid of, scale some stuff down. And after watching this one for me is definitely a keeper. I really enjoyed it. The story opens with we see that it's basically like a kind of a live stream of people dying and being murdered and stuff like this. And the thing is everybody thinks it's kind of like a web series, like a webisode kind of show. But what they don't realize is these people are dying for real. Then we're introduced to, and basically it's kind of weird though. There is kind of a plot hole. I'll get to that in a minute. But anyway, so they decide like they're gonna get to this new family, which is the Mitchell family, and so we have the father John and the stepmother Nicole, played by Natalie Martinez. From you'll remember from some terrible King adaptations like Under the Dome and the remake of The Stand, and their son. I'm sorry, yeah, John was the name of the son, which is Chandler Riggs' character, and then Jamie, who is Bella Thorne's character. Well, the Mitchell family, while they're gone, the people on this web series who somehow or another, it's kind of weird, but it's never revealed. Somehow they never find out that the murders are real and these people really are going around killing people and stuff. But anyway, they sneak into this family's house, and that's the thing. Nobody calls the cops. Nothing. You know, everybody just enjoying this thing, and they think of it as like kind of like some kind of reality TV series or something like that. They think it's just entertainment. So they do. They show them getting into this house and planting cameras and getting everything set up in the house, which is the Mitchell house. Well, the Mitchell family, they come back from a 10-day vacation, and the idea was just that they would all spend time as a family and just enjoy being together and stuff like that, and also get used to Nicole being the new stepmom, and that it ends up becoming a problem because you got Nicole and you got Jamie. I mean, it's like stepmother, stepdaughter. They're kind of butting heads and not really getting along. And Jamie, on the one hand, she's got a lot of stuff she's dealing with. For one thing, she's realizing she might possibly be pregnant, and she's trying to figure out how to tell her boyfriend about that she might be pregnant. But at the same time, too, she's trying to deal with the fact that her mother is gone and that her father married this new woman, and she's in their life, and she's worried that this woman is trying to take her mother's place. So there's some drama going on there. And then also too, she's kind of put off by the fact that her brother John, Chandler Riggs' character, is very much has the hots for Nicole. Even though he's her stepmother and everything else, I think John's probably been watching a few too many videos on Pornhub, if you want to know what I mean. But anyway, so they come back from their vacation. Everybody's trying to settle in. Um, just trying to get to be a family. And the father, he's like trying to make sure that Nicole is okay. He wants to make sure that the kids are all right. And then they end up getting. I'm sorry, I can't remember the character's name, but their uncle comes to visit. Who is played by Leigh Whannell. Adam from Saw, and writer director. Who Leigh Whannell is. So he comes to stay. He just, is like he's like, oh well, I just want to come and see my family, just kind of hang out for a few days, and just you know kick back, smoke some weed. He's kind of like the fun uncle, the kind of play fast and loose kind of guy, and so but the thing is like, um, just about everybody in the house is happy to see him. Nicole, it's not that Nicole doesn't want him around; it's just she's not used to him. So it's like she's trying to get used to him and stuff, and just trying to get to know each other and stuff like that. And the one thing though, like every man in the entire household all agrees on is that Nicole is smoking hot. They go into that. But then as the movie starts to pick up, then we get into basically a home invasion horror film where these killers are, trying to sneak in and trying to, murder members of the family. And so everybody's like trying to figure out a way, they're trying to figure out how to stay together, how to escape, how to get everybody out safe and alive. And, you know, and, uh, but what we come to find out, and I'm going to leave it at this, but one thing that we're going to find out is that something interesting about this web series is like you might ask yourself like, well, how do they recruit the people who are going to be the killers and stuff like this? Well, we find out that actually what is going on is they go to Jamie, Bella Thorne's character, and they explain to her that you have a choice. If you come with us and you help us, go and do this thing. We're breaking into people's houses and killing the people in there and stuff like that. If you help us, we'll let your family live. If you don't, then yes, we're going to kill your family and kill you as well. So now it's like, they got to try to figure out how they're going to escape, how they're going to get out of this alive. And, Jamie has to try to figure out how she's going to save her family and then not be trapped by these group of killers who want her to become their next murderer and everything. And, I thought that was a really interesting dynamic and kind of interesting way of showing the minutia of how they recruit the people who are going to become the killers and stuff like that. The idea that like, okay, you're put into this position, like you have to start killing. That's an interesting dynamic, that you have to, this idea that you have to start killing people because your family's lives depend on it. And I thought that was an interesting take on it. And overall, this is actually a fun, not fun, excuse me, but a very good, well-made movie. And I do think the performances are really good. Aside from Bella Thorne being breathtakingly sexy and gorgeous, she can be a really good actress. When she's given good material, she's actually a genuinely good actress. I got to admit, and I felt for her character, and you know, you felt like this family did care about each other, and um, you know, the I thought that Leigh Whannell, he did a really good job as the uncle, and you have the father who really wants to, he's very much about protecting his family and everything, and I thought all the actors did a really good job, and I thought and one thing I thought was kind of nice because like I said at the beginning of the movie, you have Jamie and Nicole kind of butting heads with each other, but there is a scene where they're talking about like they're trying to figure out how they're going to get out, and Jamie's kind of taken aback by Nicole because Nicole is taking charge and she's stepping up and all this kind of, and she's like, why are you doing this? We're not even your kids. And it's like it doesn't matter. She and Nicole's telling her, it doesn't matter. She's like, when I'm married into this family because not only do I love your father, I love you. You may not be my real children, but I love you as if you were. And everything. And so you have some really good character dynamic going on here, and you know, and that's one thing that's really nice, because you get a lot of horror movies nowadays where you don't have particularly likable or interesting characters, but actually the characters in this movie are, and and it's kind of nice to see like Leigh Whannell's character, who's kind of like like I said, kind of like the black sheep uncle, who's always kind of playing it fast and loose, but when it starts to hit the fan, he kicks into gear and. Like everybody else, he's going to do what he's got to do to try to save and protect his family. So everybody has kind of like their really good character arcs in this story, and I would say, unfortunately, like for Chandler Riggs, he's kind of just there for everybody else to try to save him and protect him. Unfortunately, he does get some things to do, but it's like he is just kind of there for more everybody to just try to, kind of like everybody's motivation is to try to save him, protect him, and get him out alive. So that is kind of the thing. But overall, honestly, this is a pretty good movie and a good home invasion thriller. And like I said, I thought that that was an interesting idea that the whole time the family is being, they're being filmed, and it's a live stream and everything, but the family's not even aware of it because the cameras are hidden and stuff like this. The whole time they don't know what's going on and everything. And yeah, I mean, just I honestly do. I recommend this movie. It's an interesting watch, and like I said, it's kind of a nice little twist on the home invasion thriller. But yeah, honestly, I say if you get a chance, give it a shot. It's better than you think it's going to be. So I was pleasantly surprised by it. And like I said, I was just looking for stuff to take off the unwatched pile. See, okay, am I going to keep it or get rid of it? This one here, I'm definitely going to say I'm going to keep. So that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it. I appreciate you for doing it. I also hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, could you please leave it a like? And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the BodyBags channel. We have a different reviewer, one for every day of the week. I am the Saturday reviewer, and I'm in really good company, and I'm honored to be here working with the guys that I do. And that's it. More fun weeks to come. We got theme weeks and year weeks and label weeks and all kinds of good stuff. And yeah, hopefully we're gonna end up coming close to the end of the year. Hopefully we're gonna go out with a bang. So that's it, everybody. Take care. Have a good night, and I'll see you all later.